to TTV. Tonight we're going to talk about parts integration. This is another NLP exercise. It's one that whenever you hear someone talk about the fact that part of them wants to do one thing and part of them wants to do another, that's an indication that your neurology has actually split. It's taken one concept that's for your higher good, split it into two contrasting things, and what happens with that is it takes up a lot of resources. You end up living in conflict. You're at war with yourself all the time and are indecisive. It's hard to move forward in life when you've actually broken that neurology into parts. So in this exercise, our goal is to bring those parts back into integration as a whole. Now, what you'll find once you do this is that you may think, oh, part of me wants to do this and part of me wants to do that, so once I integrate, one of them wins, and that's not the case. Oftentimes, once I'm done with the parts, I actually have new resources and new answers show up. So it actually allows your mind to look outside the walls of those parts and see other options. So we're going to work with Ellie here tonight as our example. So tell me about what your parts are struggling with.
So I was in class all day today, and part of me wants to stop by Target on the way home and stick my head in a big bag of chocolate. Another part of me would like to go home and spend the evening with my dog and get some sleep, because when I'm on chocolate, I don't sleep. And be fresh and ready for tomorrow, because I have a whole nother day of class, which I'm really excited about.
So is this something you struggle with for a while? Right. Now,
Yeah.
You know that we've done mapping like to dislike, so we could do that. The reason that we chose this for parts integration is she didn't say, oh, I have a craving for chocolate and I'd like not to. She went with part of me wants to and part of me doesn't. So every exercise in NLP is a good exercise. Some are just more efficient for certain things. So we're going to do parts integration on this one. So what I would like for you to do is place your hands out here in front of you. Yep, just like this, kind of slightly apart. And what you're going to do is just hold them in this position, and I'm going to ask these parts to come out and talk to us. So what I'd like for you to do first of all is let's look to this hand, and I want you to invite the part of you that wants chocolate to come out. And I want you to tell me, does that look like someone you know or sound like someone you know?
You know, it looks like when I was a little girl and I had long hair, so probably 5 to 7.
5 to 7?
Ish, that age, yeah. So it's like me, just really young.
And does that person sound like you when you were young?
There isn't any auditory or...
No auditory?
Not really here. She's not talking.
But you can connect to this person?
Yeah, it's like telepathically. She's like, I want chocolate!
Okay. Now I'd like you to look over to this hand, and this is the part of you that says no chocolate.
Okay.
Who is here?
Okay, that's a little weird. This is like me in the future. Like, I feel like I've started kind of getting in shape and I feel really comfortable in my body, and she's not any more vocal, maybe a little bit, but not much.
Okay.
But a lot calmer.
All right. So what we're going to do, let's focus back here on the young Ellie.
Okay.
Now what I would like for you to do, and however you pick up that information, for what reason does little Ellie want you to eat chocolate?
Safety.
Safety? For what purpose?
Fun.
For fun? For what purpose?
Acceptance.
Acceptance? For what purpose?
Happiness.
For happiness? For what purpose are you happy?
I would say harmony in my home.
Harmony in your home? For what purpose?
Safety.
For safety? For what purpose?
Joy.
For joy. For what purpose?
I don't know.
So you've chosen safety, fun, joy, acceptance.
Okay.
For what purpose?
I don't know. Because I like all those things.
For what purpose do you like them?
Because they're good feelings instead of bad feelings.
Good feelings. For what purpose?
Nah, it feels good to have good feelings.
Feels good for what purpose? For what higher purpose?
Love.
For love?
Yeah.
And love for what purpose?
Oof. I don't know.
Ask little Ellie. Go ahead and ask her.
What? So, for what purpose?
How does chocolate bring you love?
Oh, how does chocolate bring me love? How does chocolate bring you love? Oh, it's like this chemical release in her body and her brain. Like there's this just physical metabolic process that happens that mimics love.
Mimics love.
Mm-hmm.
For what purpose?
Because there isn't any love. So it's
No
the
love.
closest thing she can get.
So what purpose does the chocolate fill?
Love.
And what does that love bring you for what purpose? So love, safety, harmony, for what purpose?
So what does love, safety, and harmony, what purpose does that have? I don't get an answer that's like in English.
Do you get a feeling?
Yes, but I don't know how to translate it into words. It's like contentment or safety or family or I don't know. It's I can feel it, but I don't know how to put it into words.
Do you notice that your hands are slightly closer together?
Not really. I didn't notice how far apart they were.
Let's come talk to this part over here.
Okay.
So this is the future Ellie.
Okay.
So for what purpose does the future Ellie say no chocolate?
Clarity of thought.
For what purpose?
Making good choices to benefit us.
For what purpose?
Me. To take care of myself.
For what purpose?
To be who I desire to be.
For what purpose?
Contentment.
For what purpose?
What purpose is there in contentment? Oh, it like makes all the parts and voices, they tend to be, when I'm content, tend to agree.
Agreement for what purpose? And ask the future Ellie. For what purpose?
So what purpose is there in having agreement?
What does this do for you?
What does agreement do for me?
Mm-hmm.
What does agreement do for you? It's like a feeling in her body, like there's just this ease of existence.
Ease. For what purpose?
A happy life.
A happy life for what purpose?
To be able to feel and receive love.
Love for what purpose?
That sounds like a really big question.
Do you notice now that the hands are beginning to come together?
I do.
Do you notice? Look from part to part. Are there parts in each that you would like to see in the whole?
They seem so different.
So are there resources this part would like to have from this part?
Yeah, like her childlike joy of seeing the world and her playfulness and her not naivete, but that sort of just not harsh judgment of the world or expecting things to go badly.
So chocolate brings her joy.
Mm-hmm.
what part over here would the young Ellie like to have?
Oh. The wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding of what this part has. Like that, just the wisdom of who are we and who am I and what do I want in life and where am I going and how does it work and what makes me happy. And
So how does the love, the joy, the happiness contribute to the greater purpose?
I feel like it helps me find my purpose.
And how does the wisdom, the good choices, the contentment connect to the fun?
They don't. How does the contentment, wisdom?
Is there contentment in no chocolate here?
Yes.
Is there joy in having chocolate here?
Yes.
Can the two share the same space?
I don't know.
Ask young Ellie.
Can joy and wisdom share the same space, or chocolate and no chocolate share the same space?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for young Ellie, can joy and wisdom and contentment... She's having a hard time getting them all together. Let me see about this one. Can contentment, wisdom, and joy... Yeah, they kind of don't have each other's parts.
So let's ask this.
Okay.
So what is the greater purpose, the higher purpose of no chocolate? What is the higher purpose of clarity of thought, good choices, caring for your body, contentment, and agreement? What is the higher purpose for Ellie?
It's like on the tip of my tongue. What is the
higher purpose
higher purpose?
of clarity of thought, good choices, care of self, ease of existence, a happy life, love? What is the higher purpose?
It kind of feels like those are the higher purposes of them.
Can there be a higher purpose?
I don't know. I don't know if there is one. Like, those all sound just fine. Peachy keen.
Do we find love, joy, and contentment over there?
Joy. This one feels like the only way to find love is to have chocolate.
But the purpose of chocolate is, so what is the purpose of eating chocolate?
To have joy and love and...
Did we find joy and love over here? And can we agree that the two parts have the same greater good in mind?
Almost.
Does this one want love?
Yes.
Does this one want love?
Yes.
Can we agree that those are common objectives?
Absolutely.
So notice as your hands come together and look that both are giving you these options as a way to achieve love. Are there other things there in common? Are they both looking for joy?
I think they're both looking for happiness.
Happiness?
I think they're both looking for peace.
Peace?
Contentment. They're both looking for contentment.
And so as the two parts notice one another, is there another part that would like to come in now? And if so, invite that part in.
Does it matter which hand, or...?
Doesn't matter. You can
Oh.
bring in any additional parts.
Okay, I just got really heavy hands.
Mhm. And as you notice that the two share the same common objectives with different paths, notice that, have them share resources and with the other parts that have joined you. And as your hands come together and touch, go ahead and bring that into your center with the intent that they be integrated and share the common goals.
I can feel something.
And take a deep breath. And release. And invite that to integrate.
Okay.
And now, do you smell popcorn?
No.
All right.
I smell jasmine.
Now, the class is over today. It's
Yes.
time to go home.
Yes.
You have choices.
Yes.
What do you choose to do?
I don't know what I'm going to choose, but it's probably going to be first dinner and get some food, and then I feel like I don't have a compulsion. I have choice. Like I didn't feel like I had a choice before.
Right.
That's wild.
Congratulations. You have new resources.
Yay!
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.